Is it the time now for us to forget about the Nvidias and Palantirs of the world and maybe focus on a forgotten space, which is energy?
Yeah, we always talk about sector rotation, right? Market always is looking for alpha. But you can see that in the theory of markets, that when we get towards a market top, that one of the sectors that we should be start thinking about is the energy sector. And the energy sector has actually been one of the worst performing so far this year. It's only of recent has it started to pick up. Again, notice our performance based on these multiple moving averages is 64% of all the stocks in the in that sector are doing really, really well. So again, if we go into the energy sector, I think there's only 22 or 23 stocks in here. What we can do is we can look at this from, let's say, a 3-month performance basis. There's still a lot of red here, but yeah, you're right. See, there are a lot of these stocks are doing well. But I think what is interesting is refiners. And here's a chart that I'm going to try to explain this to you. This is a inventory chart. This comes out by the EIA, and this just basically tells us how much inventory we have of certain types of refined products. And we're looking at the distillate fuels, and the distillate's just another name for heating oil and diesel. And you can see here the gray area represents the 5-year range of inventories, and the blue line is where we currently stand. And you can see that we're at the low end of the range. And so a low supply is a good thing for refiners, because that means that they're going to have to produce these products because of the low inventories. And so that's why I think there is an opportunity in some of these refiners. In this particular case, Valero. Again, this is something that is already in the market. I just want to point it out to you. On a weekly basis, is a nice strong chart. I love charts that look like this, but if we look at this on a daily level, to me, this looks like a cup and handle. And we've talked about this formation in the past. We need to see some kind of conformational price movement. So that's something I'm going to be watching over the next couple of weeks, couple of days. Maybe this might take maybe a month to take as we move closer to the beginning of the winter, which would be a positive for demand for heating oil. But again, now that we're getting if we get this government shutdown ends, that could also help increase economic activity.